In psychology, there's something called the foot in the door technique. It's basically when compliance to a large request is gained by preceding it with a very small request. So imagine you're in a park and you want somebody to hold your dog or hold the leash to your dog while you go to the bathroom. If you just went up and asked somebody, a stranger, they may say yes, they may say no. Let's say it's about 50-50. But if you went up to them and asked if they didn't mind holding the leash to your dog while you tied your shoe, a very small request, almost everybody would say yes, unless they're a real jerk. Then, right after, you say, you mind holding the dog for a few more minutes? I need to go to the bathroom. They would most likely say yes. Why? Because of something called the consistency bias. This is the psychological tendency to see oneself as consistent, which affects our actions. So if we are the type of person to do somebody a favor and hold their dog while they tie their shoe, then we're the type of person to do somebody a favor and hold their dog, even if they go to the bathroom, because we want to be consistent. If we said no to the bathroom request, it most likely would make us feel inconsistent with our actions of saying yes to them tying their shoe while we hold their dog or the leash to their dog. The consistency bias has a lot to do with changing one's mind. Think about this. Change is not being consistent, basically, unless you see yourself as the type of person who changes their mind frequently based on better information, which unfortunately many people don't. So let's say, for the sake of argument, that most people don't like to change their mind because they see themselves as being inconsistent with their previous self. One way around this, perhaps, is to make your idea consistent with their previous self. So you might say something like, you probably already believe this, but, or I think you would agree that, and then you give them the new information. So you're presenting them with new information, but you're making it appear as if this new information is consistent with something that they already believe. So it makes it easier for them to adopt the new information. The consistency bias is powerful, so you might need to pull out some of these tricks.